probably one of the most requested songs lately, so it's only fitting. So yeah, I hope you guys like it.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, and if you are new, this is Life with Nick, and I do videos on business, lifestyle, fashion, and crime. So today I'm back with another case that we have. This is actually a really popular case that had an impact on a lot of people. Today I'm actually talking about the voice star Christina Grimmie. So we are here to talk about her today. Before we get into the video, I just want to have a small disclaimer. This video isn't made to offend any of her family or friends. It's just to bring awareness to the females within America. I feel like I've seen so many cases like this, and it's so unfortunate at how often this is. So I'm really just making this video to bring awareness to the things that happens to the women within America. Christina Grimmie was born on March 12th in 1994, and she's best known for the show The Voice. She was born in Martin, New Jersey, to two supportive and hardworking parents, as well as her older brother, Marcus, who at some point actually became her road manager. So they were actually brought up in a Christian household. They both actually went to Baptist schools, and their parents just made sure that they always instilled faith and value within both of them. And this is why I feel like she has such a successful career. I feel like it's really hard to find celebrities that were actually, went through this experience. And she talked about that all the time within her career. She'd always thank God and always talk about the impact that he had on her life. So regardless to anything that they felt within their Christian values, her family always supported her career from the very beginning. And that's because she was honestly a triple threat. Not only could she sing, not only could she dance, but she was actually really good at playing musical instruments. She had began playing the guitar and other instruments from when she was a really young age. So throughout all of this time, she had always had a dream to move forward. And this is why in 2009, she actually started her own YouTube.
I Don't Want to Be Torn by Hannah Montana. And I'm going to be playing on piano. And if some of the notes are wrong, whatever.
And on that YouTube channel, she would do things such as singing covers from Miley Cyrus, Maroon 5, and just all the popular songs that were made then. So she would do covers on them, and her YouTube channel honestly took off. It's actually still up, so I will leave it in the description box below. Her YouTube channel took extremely off, and at some point she had over 2 million subscribers, and her videos were getting, and you can still see to this day, like 10 million views on just covers, which I feel like is extremely big, because I feel like, a lot of people can sing in the world, but not too many people that are actually getting millions of views on their cover video. So I feel like that was extremely big for her. So in 2009, like I said, she started her YouTube channel, and in 2011, she decided to step out of her comfort zone, and she actually released her first song called Find Me. Find Me actually became extremely popular, and she was honestly surprised by that, because she had always dreamed of singing and loved doing it, but she never imagined in years that it would actually take off. So because of this channel that she had, along with her debut song in 2011, she actually premiered on different shows, including the Ellen DeGeneres show. I personally thought that you had to, be like A-class celebrity in order for you to go on that show, but I didn't know at some point that they actually, had small talent on there. So she actually, in 2011, in the same year where she released her first song, she was actually on the Ellen show as well. So I will leave that clip here so you guys can kind of see a snippet of what that was like.
First of all, I commend you for walking in those shoes. Those are very, very tall shoes.
Oh, can I just say I never wear dresses or heels? So for your show, I wanted to dress up.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm honored to have you here in any form.
Oh, I'm honored to be here.
Whatever you would have worn would have been fine for me.
So after this, after this huge break she had on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she actually in 2012 decided to pack her bags and move from New Jersey all the way to California. So she actually moved to Los Angeles, which, everybody knows is like the city of dreams. Whether you want to be a rapper, an actor, a singer, whatever it is, most people are going to move to Los Angeles. So that is what Christina did in 2012. she moved to Los Angeles, and this actually paid off. For some people I feel like it doesn't, but for her it actually paid off, and she was actually signed to an agency in like no time, and the name of that agency was actually called Creative Artist Agency. So she was signed to that agency in 2012, and from there her career honestly just took off. And by 2013 she literally had 2 million subscribers with over 172 million views on all of her videos, which, like, girl, look, like, that is a personal dream for me and every YouTuber in the world. And Christina had that accomplished by 2013. And in 2014 is when she got an even huger break, and she actually became 3rd runner-up on the show The Voice, which, for those who do not know, is a show kind of like American Idol. It's kind of a show that's made to find small talent, find singers, dancers, or whatever it is. So she actually won 3rd runner-up on that show, which is big because there's literally thousands of people that audition for The Voice, and she literally made it to be the 3rd person standing. So from that point, her career took off. You know, she was getting deals, and in 2016 she actually started an album. She released an album in early of 2016, and she actually started going on tours and performing for her fans, and she was excited. You know, she was young at the time, living it up and just following her dreams. But unfortunately, in July of 2016, her dreams would come to an unfortunate end. So in July of 2016, Christina actually had a show in Orlando, Florida, where she was sampling some music from her album and performing some of the other popular songs that she had. So it actually had a huge turnout. A lot of people were excited to be there to see her. You know, family and friends were there to support her, including her brother Marcus, who was a road manager for her at that time. So, you know, she performed at the time, and after the concert, she decided, hey, why not, you know, be the good singer that I am, like a lot of celebrities don't do. After her concert, she decided to sit at a table, and she decided to sign some autographs and talk to some of her fans, and just to show them love and just thank them for coming out to see her. So during that signing, you know, people were standing around taking pictures with her and recording. And there's literally a video that sadly shows where the gunfire went off. So out of nowhere, her fans and everyone around said they heard 3 gunshots. So when everybody heard the 3 gunshots, they were honestly in a panic. Most people were trying to run. People were trying to protect themselves, hide under tables. Some people started exiting the building. But everybody noticed that Christina had been shot. And when looking around the crowd, you know, her brother was on brother mode. Like, he was on, like, protective mode. Like, I'm going to figure out who this is. And he actually found the gunman in the audience and tackled him down. So during the time while Christina's brother Marcus is tackling the gunman down, they actually started scuffling. And like a coward, the gunman actually decided to kill himself during the scuffle. So they instantly knew who this guy was. You know, at the time, Marcus, which is her brother, tried to revive her. They called paramedics. Everybody around her tried to give her mouth to mouth, but unfortunately, there wasn't anything that they could do. So on July in 2016, Christina was pronounced dead. And it turns out that she had actually been shot 3 times, including 1 fatal shot to the head. So at the young age of 22 years old, Christina Grimmie had been shot and gunned down during her own show. Family and friends from around the country were traumatized, especially the fans that were actually present during the shooting. And they had a lot to say after the shooting. I'm going to show you guys a clip from that.
These photos capturing those moments. But then
3 gunshots went off.
Pop, 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 pop.
I was traumatized. I didn't know what was going on.
I was in shock. I didn't know what to do.
a man in the crowd shot the singer at point-blank range.
In the end, it turns out that her actual murderer was 27-year-old Kevin James, who turned out to be a fan, and which police actually found out later on. He became obsessed with her and made it a priority to get near her, and since he could not do that, he actually decided to do a cowardly thing and take her life. Like, who does that? Since then, Christina's parents and brother have all been traumatized and have spoken a lot on the experience and the things that they have went through because of her death. And they've even started, different foundations and things within her name. So you guys should definitely check that out. So my prayers are definitely with Christina's family and friends. I know that she does leave behind a lot of memories, a lot of good music, her beautiful voice that we all remember. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.